Today we are going to run through my favourite quality of life, things that we have in Fields of Mistria that we do not have in Stardew, but I wish we did. First things first, relationships don't deteriorate if you ignore the villagers. Building relationships isn't really a priority for me when I play these games, but knowing that what I have built won't be lost if I ignore the villagers for like days, weeks, seasons, it happens, that encourages me to talk with them more. And I've actually given way more gifts in this game than I think any other farming sim or any other game like this. Next, this might be my favorite. We'll see. By the end, I might change my mind, but I feel like this might be my favorite. That little check mark next to each item signifying what still needs to be donated to the museum is like magic. When I first saw it, I was so excited. Like my memory is so terrible that I resorted to keeping a written list in Stardew of what I actually had still to donate. So this is just absolutely fantastic. I think there are probably more things to donate in the game, so that's good as well. But yeah, amazing, amazing. Watering the same spot twice does not deplete energy. What? So like if I multiple times over and over and over and over again kept like hitting the same spot in Stardew, that would just keep using energy, even if we weren't getting anything back. That does not happen in Mistria. That does not happen. So if you keep watering the same spot, it will only use energy if you are doing something productive. Also, while we're at it, the watering can does not need to be refilled. Perfection. No notes. You don't lose anything if you pass out in the mines. I'm not good at time management in my real life, and I'm certainly not good at it when I play these games. So that is fantastic. Second, if you are, I'm going to say killed, but you know what I'm saying. If you pass out because you have been fighting, because we're not killed, I'm not sure what we would call it, but if we faint, if it's not like end of the day, you're taken to the clinic, that doesn't cost you anything either. So not only are we not losing any items, great, but we're not losing any money. Fantastic. We're just losing time and stamina the next day. While we're talking about stamina and health, there are many places to boost your stamina levels around town, from fountains to the soup pot at the inn, all free. But also, you can take a trip to the bathhouse, and unlike in Stardew Valley, this takes no time from your day. So especially given how short the days are, even with the update, that is a huge benefit. Global backpack, that's another thing that whenever people are asked, like, what do you want? Global backpack is huge. That means that you don't need to be carrying around items to craft with it or to cook with it or, take to the mill. You just have to have them in a chest at home. Fantastic. Speaking of crafting, we can also craft our own weapons, meaning there's no waiting around for days without that tool to be available, and you can sell the weaker tools once you've upgraded to better ones. Villager map. This is like a global map, if you will. The villager map shows where all the villagers are at any one time. So if you want to go and speak to someone, or if you've got a quest to fulfill, you can find them really easily. You can also save your game at any time from the journal in your home. You don't need to be like end of the day, like in Stardew Valley. Shops are available 24/7, so regardless of whether the villager is in attendance, even if it's like 12 o'clock at night, you want to go and pick something up from the general store, you realise that you haven't planted your seeds, you can go and do that. You just go to the counter and you can make your purchases, even though they are not actually attended shops. Even if the people are in bed, you can buy things from their shops, which just works all round for the economy of Mistria. The Mistria version of Summon Rain not only works 100% of the time, but also as soon as you cast it, it works. So something that always used to bug me is it took so many resources to do the Summon Rain thing in Stardew, but it didn't always work. You didn't know if it was gonna work, and you needed to know a day in advance that you wanted to use it. With this, it's a short burst of rain. The minute you go inside or go from one scene to another, it stops raining, but everything's been watered. It's basically a water crops feature. The whole thing of mana is a bit difficult because you only get like a quarter of mana every day. So that's a bit tricky, but 100% of the time, and it's instant. Also, you don't get a run button, but you do when you get a little further into the game, get a little magical horse. And if you ask me, that's way cooler than running. If you enjoyed this, if you found it entertaining or helpful at all, please give me a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.